Almost every spiritual speaker at some point asks the same question. Have I lived before? Why do I feel drawn to certain teachings, certain places, certain souls? Is there a thread that connects this life to something much older? Ramana Maharshi heard this question many times, but his answer was not what anyone expected. Most people come to this question looking for confirmation. They want to know if karma carries forward, if unfinished lessons return in each new birth, if the soul travels through many lifetimes, slowly purifying itself until one final life brings liberation. These are sincere questions. Ramana did not dismiss them, but he would always ask something first. You say you had a past life. Who is this you that you are referring to? Not as a clever deflection, as a genuine inquiry. Because Ramana saw that the question of past lives assumes something that has never actually been verified. That there is a continuous self who moves through time. A fixed I that was born before, lives now, and will be born again. And this assumption, he said, is where the real investigation must begin. If you look carefully right now, what are you? You are aware, you are present, but can you find a self that is separate from this present awareness? A self that existed before this moment, that will carry forward into another life. Ramana's teaching was not that past lives are false. It was far more radical than that. He said, the one who is asking about past lives is a thought, and a thought cannot have a past life. Only you can have a past life. But who are you? When seekers pressed him further, he would say, find out who you are now. That question, answered fully, will resolve all questions about before and after. Not as a postponement, as the only genuine answer. Because as long as the question of past lives is chased outward, through memories, regressions, or karmic theories, the one asking the question goes unexamined. And that is where the illusion lives. This is what makes Ramana's teaching feel both simple and completely disorienting. He is not asking you to believe in past lives. He is not asking you to reject them. He is asking you to notice that every question about the past or the future is arising right now in this present awareness. Who is it that wonders if they have lived before? Can you find that one? Not the thought of yourself, not the memory of yourself, but the actual I that you are right now. If you look, something strange becomes apparent. You can find thoughts, you can find memories, you can find the feeling of being a person with a history. But the one who is looking cannot be found as an object. And this, Ramana said, is the most important discovery a seeker can make. Not proof of past lives, not the number of births behind you, but the clear recognition, I cannot be found. The question of past lives does not disappear because it is answered. It disappears because the questioner is seen through. What remains is not confusion. What remains is not silence. It is something that does not have a beginning, and therefore cannot have a past. We have always been here, not as a person who has lived many times, but as the awareness in which each life appeared, and that awareness has never needed to travel anywhere.